It's me, Akiic to the head. We are back, Construction Simulator 2015, and we were picking up right where we left off. If you remember last episode, we had done a special mission and brought some stuff over here for the hotel. You can see we're about to level up as well. We are just shy of level 6, and we've got 124 grand. So without further ado, let's get started, pick up a new mission. So if we come over here to jobs, you can see our available contracts are 12,008, 32,9, 28,3, as well as 3,500. Now you can see this will require some excavation, as well as some dirt delivery, and then regular delivery, and this will require some dirt delivery as well as a crane job as well. It appears to be the container. That's what it is. So I think what we're going to do, let's go with the bigger reward, or the bigger amount. Let's go with the roof extension. And the first thing we're going to have to do is drive the small excavator to the construction site, and then we got to transport some dirt. So we'll accept the contract, and what we're going to do is let's just quickly reset this back to home base. Yes. Well, it's not really resetting, we're just delivering it. We'll come here. Now we've got to take the excavator there. Now, for sake of time and stuff, like I said, it will take more time to drive the truck, hook up to the trailer, pull the trailer out, get it ready, load the excavator up on there, and then drive it down there. So for sake of time, what we're always going to do is just do the quick job and have it delivered this way. So as you can see, we are in. Let me get my 360 controller fired up, and let's head on into the construction site. So you can see that we've already got some dirt delivered. And where do we actually got to go in and dig? It must be around back somewhere. There it is in that back corner. Now, we also got to transport some dirt here. And that's where the dirt's going to be buried, or where the dirt's going to be placed, is in that square back there. So let's just pull this in here. We can actually get out. And you can see we've got to transport 4 meters squared of earth and a building waste container from the construction site to the gravel plant. So we got to do 2 things. We've got to deliver dirt to this corner here and dump it, and we've got to remove this from here to the gravel pit and drop it off. So what we're going to do is, let's get the deposit tipper first. Let's just move this out of the way. We'll go up there, we'll pick this up, take this to the gravel plant first. Clear, clear, let's go. We'll take this up to the gravel plant first, and then we can then have the truck, the dump truck, delivered to there, and we can then pick up the earth that we need. So we are back in Wolfsheim. We are doing a construction simulator, as I had previously said. Now, I'm really enjoying this game, and what I wanted to do this episode, but didn't work out, was I was hoping that I could do a multiplayer session this time, but it didn't work out. So unfortunately, maybe next episode then we will be able to do a multiplayer aspect. Let's quickly cycle through the cameras, get out of here. Let's get the arms down and into place so we can back in, and we'll collect that container and take it to the gravel pit. So arms are down, and let's just slowly back into place. If I get the right control, here we go. And shouldn't take much, get over it. There we go. A little off kilter here, but it will pick up. As soon as we start lifting it, we'll put it back into place. And let's just pull the arms out a little bit. There we go. Now we can drop everything back in. There we go. Perfect. Let's head on to the gravel pit now. Here we go. So, like I said, as most of you know who watch this series, I've been playing my offline profile as well. And my last play session I've actually purchased every piece of equipment now that's in the game currently. And making pretty good money, I must say, be able to do that, because the most expensive item in the game is 500,000 for the mobile crane, and we may sit here for a while. Come on, go guys. So it is really hard now because you're getting some huge missions in that require you to do quite a bit, from pouring concrete walls with the mobile pump and everything, as well as to, I had to go up to a power plant and pick up one of the huge transformers with the mobile crane and put it on the lowboy trailer, and then deliver it to the port to have it repaired. And it's a lot of special missions coming up now, so really enjoying it, and I can't wait to bring it to you in the Let's Play series as well, so you guys can see everything that's going on. And we'll just continue up this path. Now, we could have fast forwarded over there, but the driving seems to be what the majority of you like to see, as well as the actual missions, the digging and stuff like that. Not so much the delivery per se, but the actual building and digging missions and stuff like that. That's why I'm excited to get higher into the game. That way you guys can see the aspects of the larger equipment and stuff. Now, this was just patched yesterday, and there's two things that we can do. They've adjusted the vegetation down through here and improved the vegetation through here. And now there is a guy that you can supposedly talk to who used to stand there, who's not there. He's over there now. That you can talk to him for directions now. So let's just dump this into here, and we'll give that a test and see how that is. So if we put back in the free camera, we back into place. Like so. Let's lower this down. And drop that, and there went my phone. Let me just get back out of there. No, I don't want to quit game. No. Let's just drop this. Put this into place. So now you can see we got to get the dirt delivered. So what we're going to do is we're going to get out of here. We're going to go talk over to this guy and see what he offers. Now, supposedly he gives us instructions and directions on what we're supposed to do here. So, this is a huge compound. Maybe you can give me an overview. Sure, just in front with the So if you want to get rid of some bulk cargo, there is a funnel at the building near the mixing tower. This area is for unloading. It's also marked yellow. If you need some soil, just drive your vehicle. Okay, so that's that. Bear with me a second. I need to go away. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Has had to quickly take care of something, but I am back. So what we can do now is we will go to company motor pool. Well, let's reset this back to home base. Yes. And we'll quickly go to the small dumper that we need. And let's just quickly pop down to the gravel plant again. Have the vehicle delivered. Cost us $102. And we can then come over here and we'll pick up the dirt to take to the construction site. So I'm all out of breath. Had to quickly run upstairs to check on something. That was my daughter's work, trying to get a hold of her. And I just had to see if she was already gone or if she was here. So let's load this up, and you can see we are completely full. We've got 4 squared meters, as you can see on there. Now they've changed that. That's one of the new changes with the update from yesterday. It used to say percentage there, how much you had loaded. Now it actually gives you the squared meters of how much you have loaded. So this will help you out on the job where it says you need to transport 80 square meters. Then you'll know exactly how much you can haul each load. So we'll just quickly run this to the construction site. Now I have no idea how long we've been going. My timer says 12.5 minutes, but I know probably 3, 4, 5 minutes of that was due to me having to run upstairs and everything. So just have to play it by ear. This may be a little longer than normal or a little shorter than normal. Whoa, 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 whoa! It's screenshot that. Holy cow, let's just reset that. Wow, that was insane. So you can see there's still some glitches with the clipping and the way the graphics engine works with the vehicles and stuff. So that was yeah, that was a little spectacular there. Glad I caught it on video because no one would ever believe me. That was something. Wow. I wonder what it would have been like in cab with that. That would have been... Whoa! The brakes just don't work very well on this. I need to start slowing down, watching my speed, be a little more realistic here. Let's just be a little cautious here. Slow down. Drive normally. I get conscious of the time, and I try to get as much packed into a video as I can for you guys. And so sometimes it gets a little carried away with my speed and my drivability and stuff. Drivability? Yeah, drivability. Maneuverability, whatever the case may be. So I do apologize for that. I do try to get as much into an episode as I can. Let's back this into place. Check that mirror over there. Okay, I think this is close. Let's just change camera angles and verify. Nope, off by quite a bit. So let's just back into place. There we go. Now if we look at the icon on the right, you'll see as it starts filling up, the closer we get to the more dirt in there until completion. There we go. Strange. So we delivered what we were supposed to deliver, and it's saying that it wasn't enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop back down to the gravel plant, and I will be right back once this is done. Hello, I'm back. Yes, indeedy, we are back, and I got another load of dirt. So let's just go ahead and we'll dump that in there too as well. This will complete it, and we can then save some of the dirt. We can take it back to the home base. So we just leveled up, as you can see, and it says it's time for things to get serious. Talk to Pete. So I think that we'll be able to actually move to the city now. But what we're going to do, let's just quickly go deliver this dirt to our base, and then we've got to get some lumber and some other items as well. So let's go ahead and quickly jump down there and do this. And what we'll do is we'll probably switch to the crane truck, that way we have it. And we should have some bins down here that we can dump this dirt into, that we can keep, that we can use for another time then. Yes, indeedy. So we can just back into one of these. Like so. And let's just dump this into there. Wow, trying to get the camera angle just right. It doesn't quite work, so I'm going to use the mouse instead. You're not allowed to unload here. Why not? I thought we could unload here. Well, I'll worry about that later. Let's just quickly jump over to our truck with crane. And we'll go pick up the last bit of materials that we've got here. And we'll try to get this done completely as quick as possible, and see what that new serious thing is where we got to go talk to Pete. But we're going to do this first. And that's going to continue flashing. You're not allowed to load here until we... You know what? Let us do... We want to reset that truck. Yes. That way we don't have to worry about it. We can just reset the truck back to home base, and it won't flash that up anymore. Let's go around, because we're just moving right into here. Now we've got to get the lumber. Ah, okay, so we got to go to the sawmill instead. Both of those are lumber. Okay, so let's do that. We'll go down to the sawmill, get what we need, and we'll head back to the construction site. Now it says we got 19 minutes in. Now I have no idea how much we actually got in. I'm guessing around 15 minutes. Time I edit this and everything. So if we head on down here, we've got to be careful, slow down, because the car is going to be there. There we go. Let's just go back a little bit of in-cab action. And slow down again. There's the football stadium there, or soccer stadium, whatever you want to call it. Don't like doing this, but we're gonna do this. We got too much traffic there. We got to get this stuff done. Oh, there we go again. There we go again. Oh, yeah, yummy. What some derpy stuff. Let's get this loaded up. Get back. I want to end this mission. This has not been a good episode. Okay, so we need 2 and 2. Purchase $1,800. Let's quickly jump over. Let's sides down, and we'll go load this up. So we'll just pull right into here, like so. Pull the camera out, and let's let the outriggers down. A little further away than I intended. Looked a lot closer than that in cab. Switch to there, and I want action camera is fine. Now we'll just come over and we'll start picking this stuff up. Let's go with the furthest one first, just to make sure that we'll be able to reach everything. We won't have to back up. Yes, so we'll pick that up and start putting this in, lining it up. There we go, that should be straight. And now let's just work it into place. There we go. And what I want to do, we can still come in, which is fine. And I'll straighten it up, and I want down over here. Now how's that look? Definitely off. So let's just put it over a little bit. There we go. And get the next pieces. Come on now. There we go. I keep hitting the wrong button. Because on some of the vehicles, X releases the loads, and some of the vehicles, it's A that releases the loads. And then the final piece here. Like that. Jump out. Let's secure the loads. Jump back in. Reset. And reset. Let's do this. Let's head back up to the construction site real fast again, drop this off, and move on to the next stage. Car's coming, we're going for it. Now, is he going to turn? Most likely yes. No, he's not. Going straight. Nice. And we now have turn signals as well. I forgot that they've added that in the game. So, it's just like Farming Sim. The numpad 1 key will turn on the turn signal to the left, 3 to the right, or is it maybe... There it is. So it's not the numpad, it's actually the regular number keys. So you can see we can now use turn signals as well as the flasher. So 1, 2, and 3 operates that, as you can see. Whoop, 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 whoop. So you can see we now have turn signals and flashers now. So this is something that I discussed several times, both in my Let's Play as well as my multiplays with Trillions Travels and stuff. I've discussed this several times with a lot of people, that the AI were able to use turn signals and stuff like that, but we were not. Now we have that option. That was again with the last update that just came out yesterday. Now I keep saying yesterday, but when you watch this video, it's actually be about 4 days ago. So this video will be released next Wednesday. This is now Friday. The update came out on Thursday. So again, I apologize for all the derpy driving and stuff like that. I'm just trying to get as much action packed into the episode that I can. I try to complete one mission or one contract per episode. And let's just throw this right here. Let's get the outriggers out. Get the sides down. Like so. Let's unfasten the cargo. Get back in there. Switch to the crane. And let's get it opened up and offset. Now hopefully this will knock us out really quickly and there won't be too much more to do after this. Now they had us bring the excavator over here, so obviously we're still going to need some digging somewhere, I bet. And if that's the case, then we'll probably have to end the episode before we get it done. Okay, let's just drop that. Drop that. Just lift it back in. Set this down right over here. And then grab the final piece. And we'll see how much more we have left to do this episode. Slide that in right in here. Okay, now we got to clear the construction site. Didn't want to do that, but let's get back into there. We've got to go back to the material handler, as you can see. So we'll reset that. We'll jump out. And we'll head on down to the material handler and get the last bit of items that we need, and it should finish it up. I guess we won't have no excavation after all. I guess what we needed that for was just in case we didn't have the truck with crane, then we could use the excavator for the movement and unloading of the materials that we have. So quickly run back down to the material trader. Now I could have fast forwarded, or not fast forwarded, but had the truck delivered there. That would have saved us a little bit of time, but the material handler isn't actually that far. So, and there's a forklift out, so we must still be renting a forklift. So we'll turn that in as well, as we don't really need it. Let's run back up to the front. We'll finish getting what we need. Like this. We need 2 of those. 1 of those. 1 of those. And I don't believe there's anything else we need. No. So we'll purchase that. let's go in, go to rented vehicles. Let's put that back. We don't need that. And let's go load this up. Now, how far away am I actually? Fairly far. Let's get a little closer then. Like so. And I'll actually just back up and get us to where we're headed out. There we go. Put the outriggers back out. It says we're coming up on 30 minutes. Now, like I said, that's probably more like 20-25 minutes. Switch to the crane. And let's get this done out. Now, spin around just a little bit. And we'll start loading this stuff up. And we should be the last things that we need to do. This should finish this up. Let's just straighten that up and then lower into place. Perfect. Grab the next piece. Like that. Bring it up. Lift it up a little bit, back over. That should be good. Grab the remaining pieces. Yep, a little bit over. There we go. Let's just close that up, make sure it's going to close. Perfect. And last piece. Bring it up, in, and out. There we go. And swing it over. Drop it. Let's secure the load. Perfect. Back in. Close the sides up. Reset. And reset. Let's quickly head back up. And hopefully this will complete our mission. And then we'll take a quick look at what Pete wants us to do. Come on. I'm trying to hurry here. I promise next episode I'll drive much better. Just with everything that's been happening this episode, I think I've been just kind of frustrated, and it's causing me to not pay attention as well as I normally do. And I'll drive more in cab next time as well. But like I said, I'm just trying to get as much packed into these episodes for you guys as I can to try to make them as entertaining as possible, as much as I can. Keep you guys from being bored out of your skulls. And I'm also going to try to line up a multiplayer session for you guys to watch as well. So let's get these outriggers out, put the sides down. Like so. Let's unload unattach our loads there and switch to the crane. Let's get the crane put out. Go. Connect, and out we go. There we go. And 2 more. Let's get these quickly offloaded as well. There we go. And then the final piece, and this should complete the mission, as we're looking up there at the actual fill bar and it's almost full. Like that, and the final remaining piece. Like so. Okay, we got to clear the area of all pieces, so let's just do that right quick. We'll reset the truck, we'll pull the truck out like so, park the truck here, let's go get the excavator, move it out, and we will be done with one more contract. So let's just back this out. Yeah, so apparently all we needed this for was to unload the merchandise, but being we have the crane already, it was not needed. Okay, so you can see there's our stats. There's we made another 1,300 experience as well as another 33 grand. You can see we're about a quarter of the way through, and let's just quickly go see what our new job is that we needed to do. And special jobs, we want to relocate to the city. This is it. Let's quickly go accept this contract. We will jump over to the home base village. Yes. Like so. We'll jump out. Let's go talk to Pete. And my dog is making all kinds of racket. And feel free to pause and read through this. And let's go quickly relocate to the city. What we will do is, let's just take this. This will be the quickest and easiest to move. And we'll relocate to the city. So we'll follow this down. And we'll come down here. What is up with this truck? I'm having a hard time controlling it. We'll come down this way. I do apologize. For some reason, it's like they've changed the maneuverability of the trucks, and it's just become much more difficult to control. They seem to be all over the road. I am driving with the keyboard and mouse, like I said, as it was usually easier, but it seems like it's I don't know. I can't explain it. I just can't explain the difficulty that I'm having trying to keep this vehicle straight. Maybe from in cab it will actually be easier. Let's give it a try. What I think it is usually on driving games, when you use the keyboard and mouse, when you hit a direction, it resets back to 0 right away, and you just all you're doing is adjusting from left and right. But it seemed, by looking at the steering wheel, it seems that when I make a correction, it stays that direction, so it continues going that direction. So you constantly have to go back and forth to keep it straight. And he's going to turn. There we go. So we are moving to the city, folks. This will be great. We'll still be able to continue to do missions in Wolfsheim. The only thing that this does now is, once we relocate to the city, we will then have to worry about insurance, maintenance fees, employment fees, and stuff like that. So we will have to be start having an outcome now. So we don't have to only worry about income, but we'll have an outcome as well. And what I'm going to do is, let's just quickly go. I know this is all derpy. I know I'm going crazy, but like I said, the episode is so long now. I'm just trying to get to the area where we need to be to complete this episode. And get out of my way. I do apologize for that. I'm just trying to get this finished up for you guys. And this vehicle, for some reason, is not the easiest to maneuver. So you can see that this is a rather large town that we are now in. And next episode we'll do a little bit of exploring around it, so you can see what we got going on, as well as maybe explore some of the locations that we got to explore that we will unlock through the course of missions in the game anyway. But we'll discover them early. We'll take a trip around town. Okay, there's the material handling place here. This is where we buy all our bulk materials. What we're going to do is we're going to just turn right up this road here and go right in the back gate of our new location. And there's our compound, just up there to the right. We'll turn in here and then turn into here. So this is our new location. This is where we're going to buy this right now. As such. And we'll speak to Pete. Here we go. Feel free to pause and read this as well. I've already done it, so I'm just going to go through for the sake of time. And then we need to, there we go. There's the cutscene. This is our new location. Now we got to talk to the foreman. Feel free to pause once again. And now what we have to do is we have to relocate all the vehicles to this new location and park them up. I will complete that offline, and when we come back next episode, we will be all moved in, and we'll do a quick tour around the city. Mash that like up button. I know this has been a derpy episode, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. It only takes a few seconds just to show me the love and hit that like up button, as well as following me on the social media sites and joining the Steam group. Leave your comments and suggestions below. I do enjoy the interaction with all of you. Until next time, this is Akiic to the Head. This is Construction Simulator 2015. We'll see you all later. Bye-bye.